Trust is something that's very important in every person's life. If we need surgery, we want a surgeon that we can trust. We can trust his competence and his desire to really heal us and his ability to do so, or hers. If we've fallen out with a friend, we need to know that we can trust that they will forgive us, or that we can forgive them. And so we approach them regretting what has happened. Trust is very important. In the first reading today from Baruch, we see that the prophet is acknowledging that the people have greatly sinned. They've turned away from God and worshiped other gods. They've done evil things. And yet he's so confident and trusts that the Lord their God will forgive them. And that's so important for us to hear. We need never be afraid that any sin that we've committed is so great that God won't forgive us. Or perhaps years ago we did something very wrong and we're wondering if God really forgave us. We shouldn't think that way. When the Lord forgives us, it's absolute. If we've gone to the sacrament of penance and received his forgiveness, it's absolute forgiveness, and unlike us often, he forgets the sin that we committed. And that's a confidence in us. We have that kind of trust in God. It's a great gift to us from the Lord because we're human and we fail, don't we? And sometimes we all wonder, am I good enough? Am I doing what the Lord wants? Will he automatically accept me into heaven? We think those things. One thing Jesus said is it was his will that he never lose even one person that the Father sent him to save. And that's you and me. He desires greatly to save every one of us. And so we're here this morning at Mass in this quiet liturgy because we believe God is here. In the beginning of the Mass, every Mass, we acknowledge that we've sinned against God and others, and yet we ask the Lord's forgiveness so that we can go on and celebrate this beautiful sacrifice. And that should give us confidence. So today we're just reminded in the scriptures that we acknowledge our failings, and yet the Lord is there to forgive. We only need to trust in that forgiveness and extend that trust to one another. Let us stand and offer our prayers and petitions.